Welcome to Super Showdowns, the ultimate destination for epic battles and legendary showdowns. Join us as we put iconic superheroes, villains and mythological figures against each other in thrilling matches of strength, strategy and skill. The desert night in Egypt stretched endlessly, its sands whispering with ancient memories older than any human civilization. Beneath the dunes lay forgotten tombs, broken temples, and debris from eras where gods walked freely among mortals. On this night, however, the stars above trembled, not from ancient magic, but from pure cosmic power descending from the heavens. A streak of silver light tore through the sky like a falling star. Rad, the Silver Surfer, glided silently across the firmament, his cosmic senses crackling with warnings of a rising power. For weeks he had felt it, like a faint pulse echoing through the fabric of space, a beat that didn't belong to galaxies or black holes. This beat was ancient, artificial, and strangely familiar. The Silver Surfer traced its origin to Earth, a place he had seen rise and crumble, hope and fall, time and again. The pulse grew stronger as he neared Egypt. It was rhythmic, steady, beating with the arrogance of someone who believed he was destined to rule and reshape. The surfer's eyes narrowed, his silver form shimmering as he finally saw it, a colossal monolith of dormant celestial machinery emerging from beneath the sands, rising like a mountain reborn. The structure pulsed with immense power, power meant for a single being, and inside it was Apocalypse. Ensabanur, first mutant ancient conqueror, self-proclaimed immortal god of evolution, lay within a regenerative sarcophagus forged from celestial alloys. He had slumbered for centuries, gathering cosmic radiation and processing it through veins enhanced by celestial tech. His body lay motionless, but his mind roamed across the drifting sands, absorbing memories of conflict and war. A world left unchecked had grown chaotic. Mutants rose and fell. Gods fought for dominance. Apocalypse's dream of order, his own merciless order, had been thwarted far too many times. But now the energies gathered were enough. Now he would rise again. The sarcophagus cracked open with a thunderous boom, releasing a shockwave that rippled across the desert. Sand blasted into the sky, spinning in tornado-like spirals. Energy surged, blue and black, tearing the dunes apart. As the dust settled, Apocalypse stepped out, not as a decrepit ancient relic, but as something reborn. Towering, armored in living nanotech, his voice echoing like a low cosmic thunder. "I have awakened," he declared, "and the world shall kneel." But he was not alone. The Silver Surfer descended, hovering a few feet above the ground, his expression calm, his power humming softly. "Ensabanur," Surfer spoke, his voice serene yet firm. "Your awakening threatens the balance of this world and the cosmos beyond it." Apocalypse looked up, his eyes glowing with defiance. "Herald of Galactus, I know your kind. You speak of balance, yet your master consumes worlds. You are no guardian, you are a destroyer who hides behind silver light." Surfer's board drifted closer, and he calmly spread his hands. "I'm no longer bound to Galactus. I protect where I can, and I will not allow you to begin another crusade." Apocalypse smiled, not a warm smile, but one carved from arrogance and purpose. His body shifted, metal plating reforming into brutal armor, his fists encased in weaponized constructs. "You think you can stop evolution incarnate?" Surfer did not rise to the provocation. His senses expanded outward, reading the truth. Apocalypse's power was beyond its previous level. The Celestials had left him with technology that amplified every atom of his being. He was stronger, faster, and more resilient than ever. This was no ordinary resurrection. In the ruins surrounding them, fragments of ancient celestial tech hummed, awakening at Apocalypse's command. Gigantic pillars rose, activating nodes that extended invisible fields across the desert. Each one amplified Apocalypse's molecular control, warping the very environment. The air thickened with volatile cosmic energy. Ground cracked and reformed like living flesh. Apocalypse raised his arms. The desert responded. Mountains of sand solidified into metallic constructs, towering statues shaped like warriors from his ancient reign. Black energy radiated from him, merging with celestial cores hidden beneath the earth. Surfer watched, his expression darkening. "Apocalypse, you do not understand the forces you tamper with. And you," Apocalypse replied, "do not understand destiny." A tremor shook the ground. A pulse, louder, stronger, burst from Apocalypse, sending waves of pressure across hundreds of miles. It struck Surfer like thunder. Surfer stabilized himself effortlessly, absorbing the shockwave with a flick of cosmic energy. But he understood immediately. Apocalypse's threat was not contained to Earth. If that pulse continued to build, it would send a cosmic beacon, calling entities unimaginable. from rogue celestials to devourers and hunters who should never return to Earth. This backstory was no simple awakening. It was the beginning of global, not planetary, cataclysm. Apocalypse had tapped into power meant for cosmic-level beings, and Silver Surfer was the only force close enough to stop him. He floated higher, cosmic light enveloping him like a star igniting. Apocalypse's eyes tracked him, gleaming with anticipation and hunger for the coming conflict. He lifted his arms, absorbing more energy, his body mutating and evolving by the second. Then let the universe bear witness, Apocalypse said. The Conqueror returns. Surfer's voice echoed across the desert, steady and resolute. Then destiny has brought us to this moment. In Zabanur, their energies clashed in the air, one ancient, one cosmic. The night sky burned silver and blue. The true confrontation was inevitable. The desert erupted in an inferno of blinding energy as the first strike landed. A collision so violent that sand turned instantly to molten glass. Apocalypse surged forward, his entire body morphing into a massive war form of dark metal and muscle, a titan shaped by nanotech, ancient alien engineering, and his own mutant will. His fist, the size of a boulder, crashed into the Silver Surfer with the force of a meteor. The surfer hurtled backward through the dunes, carving a silver streak along the ground. But just as fast, he recovered, flipping gracefully into the air and launching skyward at light speed. Apocalypse snarled, leaping after him, his body reconfiguring mid-flight into aerodynamic form. Their clash continued in the air, thousands of feet above the desert floor, their strikes exploding like supernovas. The surfer countered Apocalypse's relentless blows with cosmic precision, his board moving with him as an extension of thought. Each swing of his arm unleashed beams of pure cosmic energy, lighting the night sky like a celestial storm. Apocalypse, however, adapted. His body absorbed every cosmic blast, his molecular structure realigning to withstand Surfer's attacks. He grew stronger, larger, faster. Surfer circled him at incomprehensible speed, leaving after-images and streaks of silver flaring across the sky. But Apocalypse predicted his movements, utilizing centuries of battle experience and enhanced perception. He morphed his arm into a gigantic cannon and fired a beam of concentrated ultraviolet energy that pierced the atmosphere. The beam struck Surfer head-on, sending him crashing into a mountain range miles away. The shockwave leveled entire dunes and cracked open dry earth. Surfer rose slowly, cosmic aura dimming for a moment as he assessed the damage. Apocalypse landed beside him with an earth-shaking thud, the ground fracturing under the weight of his evolving armor. Is this all the power Cosmic has to offer? He mocked, towering over the surfer. Surfer didn't answer with words. He simply lifted his hand. A blinding pulse erupted, and the mountain beneath Apocalypse exploded, ripping apart from the inside out. Apocalypse staggered, but instead of falling, his body morphed again, absorbing fragments of rock and metal, using them to reinforce himself. Surfer flew upward again, his board slicing through the debris. At the apex of his ascent, he paused, just for an instant, and then vanished. Apocalypse scanned rapidly, his senses stretching across dimensions. "You cannot hide from me," he roared. But the surfer didn't hide. He appeared behind Apocalypse in a burst of cosmic light, attacking at FTL speeds. His strikes were no longer single beams. They were a flood of cosmic frequencies, gravity distortions, magnetism bursts, raw stellar radiation, even gamma-level pulses. Each attack battered Apocalypse with forces that could tear apart planets. Apocalypse roared, struggling against the onslaught. His armor cracked, his molecular structure destabilizing. For the first time, he felt genuine pressure. But he was Apocalypse. He adapted. He restructured himself into an energy form, vaporizing into a swarm of particles that swirled like a storm around the surfer. Surfer closed his eyes, feeling the distortion. Then he unleashed one of his deepest abilities, cosmic awareness, expanding his consciousness across the region. He perceived Apocalypse's essence in every particle, every speck of energy. Then, he forced his own cosmic energy outward in a wave that rippled through space and bound Apocalypse's particles together, forcing him into solid form once more. Apocalypse re-emerged, enraged beyond reason. He slammed into Surfer with titanic force, driving him into the ground and burying him under a mountain of molten rubble. Apocalypse's voice thundered, "Evolution cannot be stopped." Then silence, a faint hum, a glow beneath the rubble. The entire mountain exploded as Silver Surfer rose, surrounded by a blazing aura of cosmic fire. His eyes glowed like miniature suns, the power cosmic flowing through him at maximum intensity. The ground beneath him disintegrated into glass. Apocalypse charged again, but this time Surfer was faster, much faster. He maneuvered between Apocalypse's strikes with divine grace, gliding effortlessly on his board. With a gesture, he drew energy from every star in the system, channeling their rage into his palms. He fired a blast so bright it erased shadows. Apocalypse screamed as the energy tore through his armor, breaking it apart, molecule by molecule. He attempted to regenerate, to re-evolve, but Surfer pushed harder, his expression finally showing strain. Apocalypse's celestial tech hummed desperately, glowing red as it tried to keep up. Surfer's voice echoed, a rare shout of determination. Enough! He unleashed a final concentrated burst, pure cosmic destruction. It sliced through Apocalypse like a star's wrath, dissipating his energy form, shredding his enhancements, and ripping him away from the celestial power cores that anchored him. The desert went silent. Apocalypse's towering form collapsed, stripped of cosmic amplification. He lay beaten, his body reverted to its base form, breathing heavily but alive. The Surfer had decided not to kill him. Silver Surfer hovered above, the glow fading from his form. He surveyed Apocalypse with calm, resolute eyes. The universe is vast in Sabanur, he said softly, but it is not yours to remake. He turned, rising into the sky, cosmic energy decreasing until only a single silver streak remained across the heavens. Winner, Silver Surfer.